Fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll.
Hey, good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Jonah, GM brother. Good to see you, man. Tickle, good morning, man. We got some catching up to do. We got some Destiny to play too, man. Anyway, let's get to it. Guys, smash the like. Make sure you're subscribed here to Inside NFTs. Let's pull that back a little. It's a little crisp in the ears. Some interesting news to kick off today's show. Yesterday, Uniswap ordered to pay a $175,000 fine. That is for offering illegal trading of digital asset derivatives, fungible tokens, shitcoins. Interesting to note here, guys, it's the CFTC that was heading this up. It was not the SEC. And kind of wild to see takes on that. TLDR, people kind of like it, like we thought they would, but people do want to see crypto, NFTs, policed by the CFTC, not the SEC. And really, the way this order did come down, it did sound a little more collaborative, a little more friendly towards crypto. So love to see that. Love to see if we're heading in the right direction. And maybe we are, guys. Kamala Harris, officially as of yesterday, accepting crypto payments. Using Coinbase is my understanding. I'm not exactly sure. Hang on. Is using Firm. Okay. I don't know what Firm is, but Kamala Harris now accepting crypto payments. It's a step in the right direction. It's exactly what we were looking for from her. Still no policies from her, nor are we getting those policies from Trump either. So it's a lot of talk. These are the small bits of action. We know Trump is getting into crypto in a different kind of way. We're going to touch on that in a quick second, but it's going to get interesting. I want to put this on your radar, guys. Oh, browser stuff. Sorry about that, guys. Just fight through. We'll fight through the little lag here. But I want to get crypto, and specifically like Memecoins, utility tokens, really like front and center here, guys, because I'm feeling like that change, that shift back to Memecoins is kind of here. Vista, it's a great example of what, and also how, why. It's all about KOLs. So we saw the Vista token launch over this holiday weekend. Token absolutely ripped, came out of nowhere. But it also came out that it was the people behind the token that were being paid. They're the ones who were pumping this message, pumping this token. You see what it does, guys, and what it ultimately does. It works. You got the other side of these fungible tokens, which are also being pumped by a cabal. POX. I'm sure you've heard about POX all over your timeline here in the past, probably week or so for me. Maybe it's older than that. Token broke $100 million market cap, guys. And then Polly gets in on that thread. Token dumps. He starts calling them a scam. Token drops 50% of its value. There you see it. Little recovery going on there right now. Again, I just want to put these fungible tokens back on your radar to say, look, they can hit $100 million. They can hit these $100 million market caps again. They can. They definitely can. It's all a matter of who is in those tokens, guys. So be aware of that. Be aware this stuff is cycling back. Now you got this other group of, can we call them influencers? Can we call them kind of their own cabal? I look at them very much that way. Talking about world liberty, that's coming from the Trumps. Well, news broke yesterday that around 70% of that token supply is going to be just for that team, just for that insiders. And I'll tell you what, man, that's exactly how those other tokens work too. High concentration of tokens in the founding team and those influencers. So nothing new. If you're going to poke at this thing, you better poke at the other stuff too. But be aware that's exactly what's happening here. With that said, it's interesting they're talking about focusing on security in this whole new DeFi ecosystem. Wow, and we talked about this yesterday. 2 of the Trump's Twitter accounts got hacked, tweeted out scam tokens. So we'll see how serious they really are taking it. But there is going to be, I think, an NFT in this collection, in this ecosystem too, guys. There's going to be a non-transferable token, which I read as a soulbound token. That would be an NFT most likely. So be aware this is going to be probably an involved ecosystem. Biggest point, though, is whatever the token is that can be traded, big concentration of those tokens with the Trumps themselves, their advisors, right, their team. So be careful. It's all about the cabals. They do control the narrative. They control They control this space. They really, really do. Beanie calling that out here too, or at least putting light on it the way that Beanie knows how to do. Beanie was the cabal. He was very much in that cabal at one point. Is he now? I don't know. But man, I've had glimpses of it. I know you guys have too. I think we've all had glimpses of what that cabal looks like, who's in it, and how they operate. It's very, very grifty out there, guys. Again, staying kind of on this topic, I tweeted this morning, mentioning in the thumbnail of today's video, one of those things is a big signal of where money's going to flow. I would love to hear which one there, guys. What there do you think is the signal? What there specifically do you think I'm talking about as far as money's going to flow? Maybe not directly to this product, to this token, but it's an ecosystem. I'm curious if anybody's got thoughts on that. But it's there, and I'll come back to that. Let me see what my next story is. Yeah, okay. I'm going to come back to that. I want to get from you guys who you think that is out of these screenshots. All right, coming back there. As Memecoin season heats up, and again, I think it is, be safe. Be safe. Use things like Bubble Map, Pocket Universe releasing a new tool, and I love this. I love it. It's called Rug Detector. They've got certain flags. They've got an algorithm that tracks down suspicious activity. It's always a cat-mouse game, right? So it'll work for a bit, then it'll stop working because a new method will be implemented. But use something like this. Be really safe. It is such a dirty ecosystem, guys. So get those security tools up to par. All right, let's look at the crypto market here. You can see Bitcoin over 56,000 this morning. ETH at 2,300. Solana at 132. Actually, decent day. We're green at least. We'll take that. I don't know. Mostly flat here. Solana actually up 2.7%, so we'll take that. Good morning, Dead and Alphalai and Mike, by the way. Looking at ETFs then. Bitcoin ETFs, 37 million in outflows yesterday. The ETH ETFs not looking great, guys. 2 days in a row of some of the biggest outflows we've seen to date. Again, in the Ethereum ETFs, 37.5 mil yesterday. Yikes. NFT market, guys, 10.3 million. That's cross-chain sales yesterday. So sales actually down on a Wednesday. We don't see that terribly often here. So I don't know. Volume just kind of dried up. It's very slow out there too. I'm sure you guys have felt that. But yeah, sellers down, or excuse me, sellers up, buyers up. Total transactions also up. Average sale price pulling back too. It's coming back down to kind of more normal levels there. And then trade profits. We did not cross that $1 million threshold in the negative, but really, really close, guys. 930,000. Jeremy, I'm going to come back to that comment. But yeah, I got to talk more about meme coins here. And again, if you guys see what I'm talking about here, let me know. It's think of Cabal. Think of Cabal. 2 + 2 = whatever, right? Let's look at your top collections here in the past 24 hours. Gilded Guardian Heroes. That's your top NFT collection in the past 24 hours, followed by the Bored Ape Yacht Club, Yuga Labs, Luxa Marathoner, Pudgy Penguins, Step and Go, Sorare, Gigabuds, Dozuki, and Milady rounds out your top 10. Your top NFT sale, that's Punk number 1202, selling for 30, let's say 36 ETH, guys, 86, about 87,000 bucks. Love to see it. Hey, I'm digging this as well, okay? Are we back? No, but we're peaking at the Crypto Slam NFT Index, and you see at least in the past 24 hours, the value of the market is up just 0.86%, but we'll take it, especially when you're zooming back and you see that we have been in the red here for quite a bit, down 1.6% in the past 7 days and 4.35% in the past 30. Again, I'm gonna zoom out pretty far here. I think it was around this level. I was looking to get 30 days from there, and I was hoping to see us in the green from right about here. I'm still targeting that, guys. I think I've got a vibe, I got a feeling about it. But are we back yet? Hell no. Okay, gonna stay on the Cabal, stay on the influencers. You know it exists in NFTs as well, guys. Seed phrase. This is just a day or two ago. This is yesterday. Is this 2 days ago? Tweeting about Winza Yawanawa and just pointing out, by the way, I think Winza Yawanawa is a special collection. But tweeting that for the price of a Fidenza, you could get what? Almost 9 Winds of Yawanawa. Man, that's all it takes. That's it. It just takes somebody mentioning it to people. Honestly, it's a good reminder, guys. It's a good reminder that these guys really do drive money. People aren't paying attention. They buy based off of what other people say. It's incredible. But time and time again, that's how it works out. Anyway, after Seed Phrase mentions that, Winza Yawanawa rips almost 2 X's in a 24-hour period. So wild to see. By the way, I like Rafiq's art. I like that collection quite a bit. I think in this next bull run, I've always said that I think Winzy Now is a 20 plus ETH floor. I'll stand by that. I really do think it's going to get there, and it's going to hit a point where it just doesn't come back down. I think that's a special collection for many, many reasons, and part of that's just him, Rafik, and I guess the clout he has at this point, whatever it is, special collection. All right, Yuga Labs. A lot of news here in the past 24 hours, and Yuga Labs, whatever you might think of them, I know in the afternoon show, I don't think Henry, Joe, and I are on the same page here. I like what they're doing now. It's like better late than never. They're on the right path here. They're doing the things, yeah, they should have been doing for years, but they're doing it now. That's all I care about. Again, these guys, a lot of announcements yesterday, starting with Dookie Dash, okay, announcing that this game is going to come out on September 12th. You can go ahead and download the game now, and guys, $1 million in prizes. I never played the game before. I want to play it this time just to get a feel for it, but people always like the game, so I'm going to try it this time around. I'm not competing for the prize, by the way. I don't give a shit, but I'm interested in the game. Does it have mainstream appeal? That's what we're waiting for. Does that game have it? We'll find out. Also announcing a collaboration with BMW. Now, this I like. It's not for me, but this makes sense for their community. A 1/1 BMW, an actual ape car, guys. And the art will be designed by a community artist. Does it mean a Bored Ape community artist or just general NFT community? I don't know, but this is the thing. Exclusive partnerships, limited edition. They know who their audience is, and they lean into it with something like this. I want to see a lot more of that. That's the direction for Yuga Labs. Probably more than this, but actually this also in the right direction too. I know this is something maybe me and the guys didn't agree either. I like this. A limited edition run of these Bape Board Brewing Company beers. Again, it's meant for their community. It's propping up one of their Made by Apes brands. I like it. It doesn't need to be something that it doesn't need to be a home run, or probably even a wrong way to put it. It doesn't need to be game-changing. It's just great to give a platform to one of those Made by Ape brands. So I do like this a lot. And then finally, ApeCoin, this is Ape Chain, all by Yuga Labs, announcing a platform or a project called Blueprint, which is incentivizing indie devs to build over on that chain. So really like that. Again, Yuga Labs, late start, but doing all the right things at this point. So I'm digging everything they're doing. Now, Cleanosaur also with some interesting news yesterday. Does it move the needle? I don't know, but interesting news. I'd even say big news, considering we just heard how Web3 IP doesn't work when we saw Jenkins the Valet say we're done with NFTs. We've not been able to find that product market fit. Well, somehow Cleanosaurs actually have, guys. So a big old roadmap outlining a whole bunch of stuff that's coming here. Okay, merch, toys, figures, conventions. It's all the stuff we're very used to seeing, but tying it all together now under strong IP. And by the way, these are former, I think, like Pixar guys, like industry pros. Also have won a ton of awards here in the past, this year in 2024. But what people are noticing here is if you zoom in, and there's usually Easter eggs and all these kind of promo materials, guys. But if you zoom in, first off, episodic content, but you definitely see a Netflix tab there. So, kind of seeming a little obvious here that they've got a Netflix series coming. Or you can keep in mind here, they do games on Netflix. So maybe it's a mobile game that's on Netflix. Maybe that's what it is. Either way, I mean, GG's to these guys. Does it matter? Does it move the needle? Do NFT traders care? They don't. Man, they really don't, because nobody's found a way to make that valuable for holders. Luca's on the cusp of it, I think, with the licensed IP, licensed toys. But I think we need to see like a major blockbuster thing that uses Web3 IP that actually makes money for holders. That's what we need to see, I think, to really get speculation going again. But that news did drive a big old Cleanosaur sale. 420 SOL here, guys. $56,000. A big old sale after that good news. You'll love to see it. All right, some quick updates from all around Web3 here, guys. Sandbox launching or announcing Voxel Games. This is also another way to bring in indie builders into the sandbox. So they've always said interoperability, right? The idea of a real metaverse, like other things building inside of one ecosystem, and that's what Voxel Games aims to do. Guys, if you vape, God, I miss vaping. I fucking love it. I don't vape anymore, but if I did, I'd probably maybe be all over this, man. This is called Puffpaw. Your TLDR here, guys. You buy your vape, or maybe it's just your juice, but you buy your vaping stuff from them at a pretty good discount. And the less you vape, get this, guys, the less you vape, and it does count. It does track how much you vape. This is kind of maybe like an IoT thing, right? This is an online vape. I'm assuming you'll sync it online. You'll have a limited number of vapes a day, and the less you vape, the more you earn. There's something there. It's super gimmicky, right? It is. With that said, I still see this crazy-ass future where everything is tokenized. Does it need to be? No. Is it like scammy grifty? It's not that. It's more like, who cares? But if somebody wants to do it, why not? That's how I lean with most of this stuff. Why not? So that said, vape to earn. The less you vape, the more you earn. There's something there. Maybe it works. You get it in the right hands. The right person markets it. Maybe it works. Anyway, I like people trying stuff. Do I like this? I don't know. This is it Sui? I never knew how to say the blockchain, but Sui or Sui Play. It's a new console, a little handheld device from the blockchain. $600. Obviously, it's kind of like the Cleanosaur thing. Who cares? Who cares? I might actually like the stories. I might care, but general NFT collector trader, they don't give a shit about any of this stuff other than how much money can they make. That's it. The rest of the we're building, any of that, it's a meme. Anyway, does it come with airdrops worth 600 or more? Otherwise, nobody cares. I don't think it does. But guys, if you need your airdrop fix, there's stuff going on right now. I don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to explain to you how it works. But to be on your radar, guys, there is something called the Grass airdrop. @grass_IO. Check them out on X. Go check if you've done something that makes you eligible. If you've not been farming, you're probably not eligible, but putting it on your radar at the very least here. And Eigen Season 2. So there is another drop coming in that ecosystem. Claim goes live on the 17th? On or before, so maybe you can claim now. For the life of me, I can't remember how that last drop went. I think it didn't go well. In fact, I think a lot of people couldn't claim because where they live, and maybe it was staked for a bit. I remember the Eigen drop earlier this year didn't go well, so grain of salt here, guys. There is your update this morning, fam. Make sure you follow me on X at Huda_idiot, and I'll be live at 10 a.m. Eastern Time over on Slam X Official on X, and it is Slam XIO over on... I got that backwards. Slam X Official on YouTube. It's Slam XIO over on X. All right. I'm putting that up. I'm going through the comments. I want to see if anybody's seeing what I'm seeing here. I hope somebody's getting it. I hope it. Okay. Join a Pocket Universe fan. That's right. Yeah. It's good. It's good. It's one of those things that's like, this is what I used to do. I'm like, I'll get to it. And I never got to it. And I had something stolen. You know? When you see Memecoin season on CT, it's already peaked. Yes and no, Jeremy. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. But nobody's saying Memecoin season yet. Not yet. So it's definitely coming, man. Make no mistake, it's coming. Yeah, but that's a good it's a good headspace to be in. When you see it on X, it's usually the top. All this stuff happens before in silence, in Discords, in Telegrams. When everybody's talking about on X, you better be selling then. If you're getting in, then you're a bag holder, man. Let's see. Now that Dad Gordon, they got him on the right track. They do, and it doesn't take much. Just do the simple things, man. Everybody overthought everything. You don't. Awful. I doesn't think Jenkins tried. That could be. I didn't follow closely. Could be. But Awful Eye, that's what I see, and that's mostly what happens in this space. People, hey man, it's easy to work in the bull market when money's easy. It's so easy to work then, but man, bear market comes or whatever, dude. Yeah, it's a different story. It's too hard to build then. Honestly, bull market and crypto puts everything on easy mode. Everybody thought they were the greatest fucking trader in the universe. Every startup, every business, every project thought they were changing the world because people are throwing money at them to build. And then reality sets in after the bear. That money is starting to get thrown around again behind the scenes, investors, right? It's not the same as last cycle, but that's also a good signal of where we're at in the cycle. That's why I don't think this run's really started. That's why I think a lot of it does hinge on Trump maybe winning. Unless Kamala ends up being pro-crypto, like decently pro-crypto. Wow, okay, Dead got a couple thousand from Eigen. Good shit. Yeah, I'm not touching grass. I have no interest in that. Okay. All right, well, then I'll finish here, guys, as far as that signal of where money's going. It's ETH meme coins. And I hope it's obvious. I hope I'm not saying anything that's catches anybody off guard. It's not that insightful, but it is an obvious thing, and I want to make sure to mention it. Rebel, good to see you, brother. It's ETH meme coins. That's what's coming next. The signal, the reason why it's Ether Vista. The fact that these influencers get in there and they can pump a token out of nowhere back to a $50 million market cap, and after the first dump, it finds another new all-time high. Those same influencers are the same people that would be pumping meme coins on that platform, guys. That is a pumped up fun It's not a clone, but it's a pump.fun kind of ecosystem along with other products they offer. Again, loans. I think leverage trading too. So, man, that's it. It's the Ethereum meme coin season is right here on the horizon. We got the Trump DeFi thing coming there too, but it's really this. This is what has me so sure meme coin season's coming back, and it might be primarily on ETH. If it's not primarily on ETH, if it's still Solana's the king of the meme coin ecosystem, ETH is still going to cook. Big time cook. So be aware of that. Get ready for it. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, guys, hope your morning's fantastic. I'll see you in just a bit here, about an hour and a half over on SlamX, guys. We'll see you.